Greetings, fellow seekers of ancient mysteries and monumental history. Welcome back to World Icons and Travel. Today, we journey to the heart of Upper Egypt, to a city that once stood as the magnificent capital of the New Kingdom and continues to awe visitors with its colossal temples and royal tombs, Luxor. Straddling the life-giving Nile River, Luxor is an open-air museum where the echoes of pharaohs and gods resonate through Karnak's towering columns and the Valley of the King's hidden chambers. Join us as we delve deep into its ancient past, explore its breathtaking archaeological sites, understand the geographical forces that shaped its destiny, and uncover the enduring legacy of this incredible city. Prepare to be transported back thousands of years to the opulent world of ancient Thebes. Our exploration of Luxor begins now. Thebes on the Nile, Luxor's strategic geography and ancient origins. Luxor's enduring significance is inextricably linked to its strategic geographical location along the fertile banks of the Nile River. This lifeblood of Egypt provided not only water for agriculture and sustenance, but also a vital artery for transportation, trade, and communication throughout ancient Egyptian history. Early maps of ancient Egypt clearly highlight the importance of the Nile and the location of Thebes, modern-day Luxor. The fertile floodplains on either side of the river supported a large population and allowed for the agricultural surplus necessary to sustain a powerful civilization. Images of the lush Nile Valley surrounding Luxor and depictions of ancient Egyptian agriculture illustrate this vital connection. The Nile also facilitated the transport of the massive stone blocks used to construct the monumental temples and tombs that define Luxor today. Ancient artwork depicting the transport of obelisks and colossal statues along the Nile underscores its importance. The Theban hills on the west bank provided a natural location for the royal necropolis, offering both security and a symbolic connection to the setting sun and the afterlife. Topographical maps showing the Nile Valley and the Theban hills illustrate this geographical feature. The strategic bend in the Nile at Luxor also made it a natural administrative and religious center. Understanding this geographical foundation, the life-giving Nile, the fertile floodplains, and the Theban hills, is crucial to understanding Luxor's rise as the magnificent capital of the New Kingdom. The rise of Thebes from local center to imperial capital. While the Luxor area was inhabited in earlier periods, it was during the 11th dynasty, around 2055 to 1985 BCE, that Thebes began its ascent to prominence. As the power base of the pharaohs who reunified Egypt after a period of instability, Thebes gradually grew in political and religious importance. Historical timelines of ancient Egyptian dynasties highlight the rise of Thebes. During the Middle Kingdom, around 2055 to 1650 BC, Thebes became the capital of a unified Egypt for the first time, although its influence would wane and then surge again. Archaeological evidence from the Middle Kingdom in Luxor illustrates this early period of capital status. The true golden age of Thebes arrived with the New Kingdom around 1550 to 1070 BCE, when it became the undisputed imperial capital of Egypt. Pharaohs like Hatshepsut, Thutmose III, Akhenaten briefly, Tutankhamun, Seti I, and Ramesses II all left their monumental mark on the city, constructing vast temple complexes and elaborate tombs. Images and artwork depicting these pharaohs and their contributions to Luxor are essential. Thebes became a center of immense wealth, power, and religious devotion, particularly to the god Ammonius-Ra. Reconstructions of ancient Thebes during the New Kingdom showcase its grandeur. Its influence extended far beyond Egypt's borders, as the pharaohs of the New Kingdom controlled a vast empire. Understanding this historical trajectory, from a local center to the magnificent imperial capital of the New Kingdom, is key to appreciating the scale and splendor of Luxor's ancient sites. Karnak, the Temple of 1,000 Years. The Karnak Temple complex, located on the east bank of the Nile, is the largest religious structure ever built by humankind. A sprawling sanctuary that was added to and modified by pharaohs over a period of nearly 2,000 years. Aerial views of the Karnak Temple complex reveal its immense scale. The hypostyle hall, with its 134 colossal columns, is one of the most awe-inspiring sights within Karnak. Interior and exterior shots of the hypostyle hall, emphasizing the size and detail of the columns, are essential. The Avenue of Sphinxes, once connecting Karnak with Luxor Temple, is another iconic feature. Images of the Avenue of Sphinxes, both in its restored sections and as it was originally, are crucial. The sacred lake, used for ritual purposes, and the various obelisks erected by pharaohs like Hatshepsut and Thutmose III are also significant features of Karnak. Images of the sacred lake and the towering obelisks are important. The sheer scale and the continuous construction over centuries reflect the enduring power and religious importance of Thebes. Exploring Karnak is a journey through millennia of Egyptian history and architectural ambition, each section telling a story of the pharaoh who contributed to its grandeur. Understanding the complex layout and the different sections dedicated to various gods provides a deeper appreciation for this incredible site. Luxor Temple, a sanctuary by the river. Located closer to the Nile, Luxor Temple was primarily dedicated to the Theban triad of Ammonius, Mut, and Khonsu. Unlike Karnak, which developed over centuries, Luxor Temple had a more linear construction history, primarily under the reigns of Amenhotep III and Ramesses II. Aerial views of Luxor Temple and its proximity to the Nile are important. The massive pylon of Ramesses II at the entrance, adorned with colossal statues of the pharaoh, is the first impressive sight. Images of the pylon and the statues of Ramesses II are essential. The Avenue of Sphinxes once connected Luxor Temple to Karnak, and sections of it are still visible. Images of the Avenue of Sphinxes leading towards Luxor Temple are crucial. The colonnade of Amenhotep III, with its towering papyrus-shaped columns, is another remarkable feature. Interior and exterior shots of the colonnade are a must-see. During the Christian era, parts of Luxor Temple were converted into a church and later a mosque, reflecting the changing religious landscape of Egypt. Images showing the Christian and Islamic influences within the temple are important. Luxor Temple, particularly when illuminated at night, offers a serene and awe-inspiring experience. Its ancient stones whispering tales of pharaohs and religious devotion along the banks of the Nile. Exploring Luxor Temple provides a more focused look at the architectural and religious practices of a specific period in ancient Egyptian history. The West Bank, City of the Dead. Across the Nile from Luxor lies the Theban necropolis, the vast city of the dead on the West Bank, home to the Valley of the Kings, the Valley of the Queens, and numerous tombs of nobles and officials. Panoramic views of the Theban hills and the West Bank are essential. The Valley of the Kings, the final resting place of many new kingdom pharaohs, including Tutankhamun, is a network of elaborately decorated tombs carved deep into the rock. Images of the entrances to tombs in the Valley of the Kings and interior shots of decorated burial chambers are crucial. The Valley of the Queens contains the tombs of royal wives and children, often adorned with beautiful and vibrant artwork. Images from the tombs in the Valley of the Queens are a must-see. The mortuary temples of pharaohs like Hatshepsut, Deir el-Bahari, and Ramesses III, Medinet Habu, are also impressive structures on the West Bank. Built for the pharaoh's mortuary cult and often larger in scale than temples on the East Bank. Architectural shots of these mortuary temples and their unique designs are important. The colossi of Memnon, two massive stone statues of Amenhotep III that once stood guard at his mortuary temple, are iconic landmarks on the West Bank. Images of the colossi of Memnon in the morning light are a must-see. Exploring the West Bank offers a profound insight into the ancient Egyptian beliefs about death, the afterlife, and the elaborate preparations made for the pharaoh's journey into eternity. Modern Luxor, life along the Nile and tourism today. Today, Luxor is a bustling modern city that thrives alongside its ancient wonders. Life in Luxor is still intimately connected to the Nile River, with agriculture, fishing, and tourism being key aspects of the local economy. Images of daily life along the Nile in Luxor, including feluccas sailing and farmers working the land, are essential. Tourism is a major industry, drawing visitors from around the world to explore its incredible archaeological sites. Images of tourists visiting Karnak, Luxor Temple, and the West Bank are a common sight. Hot air balloon rides over the West Bank at sunrise offer a breathtaking perspective of the ancient sites and the Nile Valley. Stunning aerial shots from hot air balloons are a must-see. The Luxor Museum houses a remarkable collection of artifacts discovered in the area, providing further context to the ancient history. Images of key exhibits within the Luxor Museum will add depth. The local bazaars and markets offer a glimpse into modern Egyptian life and a chance to purchase souvenirs. Images of the vibrant markets in Luxor are appealing. While the weight of history is ever present, Luxor is a living city that continues to evolve, balancing its ancient heritage with the demands of the modern world. Understanding the interplay between the ancient sites and the contemporary life of Luxor provides a richer and more nuanced travel experience. Our journey through the magnificent city of Luxor, ancient Thebes, comes to an end, but the echoes of pharaohs, the grandeur of its temples, and the mysteries of its royal tombs will undoubtedly linger. From the life-giving Nile to the colossal Karnak Temple and the silent majesty of the Valley of the Kings, Luxor stands as a powerful testament to the ingenuity and ambition of one of history's greatest civilizations. Have you been captivated by the ancient wonders of Luxor? Share your favorite moments and insights in the comments below. Don't forget to like this video, share it with fellow history buffs and travel enthusiasts, and subscribe to World Icons and Travel for more captivating explorations of remarkable destinations around the globe. Until our next adventure, INSHALLAH, and keep exploring the wonders of our world.